All right, so it's Sunday. It's the 19th. It's time for a Stashcast. But before we get there, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Aradia Noir, your resident witch and creatrix over to Radia's Hand and Danae's Divine, where I create myth, magic, and meaning for your everyday life through art, intuition, and energy work. And on Sundays, I like to do a little thing called a Stashcast. So stash usually refers to materials, beads, buttons, fabric, yarn, thread, paint, glass, you know, whatever you use in your art materials wise. However, it also includes tools, which is one of the things that I like to share in addition to that. Now, today we're going to be talking about a material though, so it'll be a fairly standard kind of stash thing. Without further ado, what have we got? Dun, dun, dun. Denim scraps. Denim scraps, you say? Oh, why, yes. So, and this is salvaged denim. So, at one point, this was a pair of pants, and now it is no longer. It is just a leg that has been detached from the rest of the pant. Because, I think it just got to the point where it wasn't... Where the hell are the rest of my scraps? I don't know. They've gone away. That's weird. That's okay. Whatever. I got to they just weren't worth salvaging anymore. They didn't fit, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't mending at the time that I salvaged these, but I'm a little bit of a vulture when it comes to art supplies. So, just in case. And lo and behold, bam, I've got a use for them. So, after all that's been done to them, these are now going to be used to, there's the best of it. These are going to be, oh goodness, let's not drop stuff. This is going to be used to patch things. So, right. There was a bit of distressing that was going on when I bought them. So, there's that. That is a factor. But, we'll just say it adds character. So I'm going to be using them for mending. And normally, if I had been mending at the time, then what I could have done was just mended these. However, I'm pretty sure that all of these actually just didn't fit anymore, and so mending them wouldn't have even mattered. I wouldn't have been able to continue to wear them. So, there you go. That being said, I will say this is not the best denim to mend with. Why? Because it's store-bought, and it's got a good amount of stretch. Now, here's the thing about stretch. That stretch is because there is some spandex in here. I think that's what it is. Yeah, pretty sure. Which means that's a synthetic fiber, and that is slowly but surely going to wear out. So, word to the wise, you really would be better off getting like raw denim and denim that has it's just 100% cotton. Cotton does, of course, wear down, but the singular fiber versus a blend, there's like additional things that happen to it. But I'm a waste not, want not kind of person, and one of the major things about my business is sustainability, and that's, you know, for me, that encompasses using what you've got, using what you can have, when you can, you know, get access to. And as long as it's reasonably right for the job, good to go. Obviously, it would be better if I used something better. As it happens, I haven't actually used any of this for mending yet. What I'm using right now, let's see if I can reach anything. Of course not. Of course not. Okay, this is bias tape that I'm fussing around with, so ignore that. But this is what I'm using right now. This is quilter's cotton. This is absolutely not better for mending than this is. Why? Because it's very thin, right? It's very thin. I know you can't see through it, but I can see through it. And this is not going to like hold up much better. As if you've been following my mending journey and the fact that I keep mending my pants. By the way, everybody keeps mending their pants. It's not just me. That's like a thing. If you're going to wear them again and wash them, you're going to have to mend them again. But anyway, so yeah. I didn't want to waste the fabric. And I like this color, Blue Jane. A bit more than I like this color. But you know, that being said, this doesn't have quite, the lighter one doesn't have quite the amount of stretch in it. I think the other ones have more in them, but yeah, mending, that's it. And actually, I'm gonna make this right here. This is actual, like, strips. This is from me deciding to tear the fabric and it not agreeing with that, but that's okay because this is going to be made into twine. So now I'm going to have like some denim twine. I mean, the twine's really going to be like everything. It's twine. I make fabric twine out of bits that are too thin for any other use. Yeah. Oh gosh, my brain. It really is melting. This is super awesome. As you'll notice, we're traveling in time. Not today. This video is for today, but all the other videos I've done are next Sunday and the several following Sundays up to the 16th of August. And so we've been doing a little time traveling, and I started with 16 and went back in time. So yeah, now we just caught up with ourselves, like weird time travel things. I don't like time travel, by the way. It's a terrible storyline. That being said, I do like Barry, even though he tells everybody he's the Flash. Like, really? The only saving grace is that you're fucking fast, dude. That's it. That's the only thing saving your ass. And sometimes that's not how that works out. Although, I gotta be honest with you, he causes himself more problems, I think, than anybody else. Like, he just does things. Because time travel. And the Speed Force. And abusing it. And other speedsters. And, you know, little weird mirage-y things. Like, if you haven't seen The Flash, I just rated it for you. I really didn't, but, you know. Yeah. That's a thing. I do like King Shark, though. King Shark's my favorite. Why? Because King Shark is ridiculous! This random tangent brought to you by Weirdo on the Camera. So, yeah. Anyway, I haven't done anything with them so far. Last night, though, I started taking the pieces apart. So I took all the stitching out. Right. And actually what I might do is take all these strips off because they've been pressed. And that's like a fairly good strip right there. And turn all the rest of that into twine as well. But I took them apart, took out the seams and everything. And I've actually got a pile of thread bits on my desk right now that I need to put it in a jar because that's like a whole thing. There was like somebody else did it, like another artist did it, and then I ran into somebody who was doing it with different things, and I was like, oh, that's so interesting. So right now, the next time I have a pair of pants, not the pair of pants I have right now that are my Mendy pants, or my going out pants as I like to call them, but the next set is going to have men's with this. Yeah. Just because I've already got something going on with that, and so this will be the next set. And that's it. I'm hoping to get more scrap denim. I know sometimes you can go to places that make jeans and get their leftovers, because that's the thing. When it comes to fabric, there's usually leftovers, and industrial and you know, the big box makers, not that it's easy to get stuff from them, but like places where that's what they do, is they make XYZ. A lot of times their focus is not necessarily to use all of it. And there's always going to be pieces that are maybe just not the easiest to use, or they're not perfect and they have a certain standard they use. So, you know, that's always interesting things you can do. So there's that. And I think that's pretty much it. I think I've got like, is that all of them? Do I have any more videos? No, I don't have any more videos drafted. I do have a bunch of pictures to take, though. That's going to be fun. Because I got to hurry up and take pictures so I can put all the stuff away. That's like the whole point of actually, you know, like doing all these videos, in part, was to be able to put all this stuff away. Because my office is a mess. Holy crap. Anyway, I'm rambling now. I'm not saying anything important or pertinent to anything. So I should probably stop talking. That's what happens when you make... Maybe this is why I don't make a bunch of videos in the same fucking day anymore. My brain just starts to leak out of my ear, and I'm just like, what? Because I'm trying to use my daylight. And so that's like a whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, mending is becoming a bigger part of my work because of this sustainability, because of conservation and stuff like that. And, you know, while it is not the answer to reuse things, it's not the singular answer. There's other steps that need to be, you know, need to happen. This is one way that you can do things. You know, if, what is it? I don't know. I think I saw a quote as, if it's worth wearing, if it was worth buying, it was worth mending. Which, yeah. And if it wasn't worth mending, I gotta tell you, why'd you buy it? Like, single use stuff is not, it's not a great thing. Like, for the things that could be kept or fixed or refurbished or whatever. So there's that. But yeah, so one of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking apart these and getting all of these bits off of here, taking all the thread out, just because I want to use as much of the fabric as possible, and taking them completely apart and taking all the seams out is going to make that like a lot easier. Then I'm probably going to wash them and iron them, because when you work with fabric, you should always do that. It'll get all of the, you know, wrinkles, whatever's out, and it'll just make them nice and neat. They'll also store a little better. So. If you want to see pictures of the denim, the two colors of denim I have, you can scroll below. My question for you today is, do you have any denim scrap? Whether it's raw denim that you got for that, or remnants, or it's like this and you took it from something. And furthermore, do you have any other scrap fabric? You know, do you salvage fabric like I do? Do you have anything good? Do you have any awesome places that you like to do stuff and get stuff from? So yeah, share with me in the comments below. I like to read them, reply when necessary. As always, my websites are linked below. Raise Hand and Denise Devise, well, my active social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where I like to hang out the most. No links of any other kind today, just because there's no need to. Yeah, no links. But if you follow me on Instagram, I don't know why you wouldn't. It's awesome there. You've probably seen me talk about my Mending pants. If you just scroll back through like the last couple of weeks, you'll see bits and parts of my visible mending for this pair of pants that is like my favorite and only pair of jeans, actually. And so you can see some of this mending in action, not with this, but with other types of fabric. Yeah. And just a heads up, I'm trying to bring mending more into my work, so I'm probably going to probably make like a service listing. I've really been thinking about it. I don't know quite how I want to word it, what kind of parameters I'm going to put on it, because, you know, there's visible mending and invisible mending, and I like visible mending myself because I feel like it adds character to the piece. Some people, you know, are lower key and more sedate in their tastes and would prefer something to just be mended and nobody to see it. So I'm probably going to separate the options that way, and like, you know, because visible mending is going to have a lot more color to it, a lot more interest to it, versus, you know, boring ass mending, which, hey, look, whatever you want's good. But yeah, so that's it. Because you stayed till the end. Announcement. Tomorrow is supposed to be a lunar cast. So here's the thing about that. I have class tomorrow. I would like to get tomorrow's video up and get it up on time. It would be great if I did it early. I am not going to promise that because I know there's a really good chance the video is going to have to be recorded really late. And at that rate, I'm going to be tired and I am not going to want to do anything else. So, if I can get the video recorded today, it'll definitely be up tomorrow. If not, it may or may not make it. So let me just, my bad, apologize. There'll be a post about it no matter what tomorrow, but the post may or may not be particularly interesting. If it's a, hey, I didn't manage to do this. That being said, thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for liking and subscribing. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. And if you're watching this on Patreon, I appreciate you being a patron. It means the world to me that you believe in my work and are willing and able and happy to support me. Remember that all of the support on Patreon makes me having these free videos possible, and also makes it possible for me to do those special videos that are only for my patrons. So if you're on YouTube, I don't know, go hit that link at the top, check it out. I've got only three tiers right now. Was it 5, 10, and 25? So my monthly videos, my full moon lunar casts, Sabbath cast, Celtic cast, and my community candle, and then the new moon lunar cast and the meditative message, like a personalized one just for you, is at the highest tier, and that's it. It's real simple, really straightforward. And of course, all the tier, everything below it, price ways you get to. So cool, yeah, that's it. My brain's melty. I'm gonna go now. Hopefully see you tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, sort of, kind of, maybe, sort of, maybe, sort of, maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Again, thanks for being here, and so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, toodles, sweetlings, until next time.